Yeah, welcome to SELWELL. Now it's time to learn how to pronounce the month of the year, especially after we've learned how to pronounce the days of the week correctly in the last video. My name is Danae. Before I proceed, kindly turn on the notification button for new videos so that you can only receive new videos as and when due. Today, we're learning how to pronounce the month of the year correctly. There are 12 months in a year. Funnily, there used to be 10 months in a year. In donkeys years ago, there used to be 10 months in a year. Do not let me bore you with the history of the year and history of the month of the year. But let me just give you a brief of it. We have 10 months in a year before. Thus, what months were not there? The months are Ianuarius and Februarius. I'm sure you're like, I don't know what's called Ianuarius and Februarius. Okay, let me tell you. Ianuarius is January. Februarius is February. That means those 2 months, January and February, were not there in the Roman calendar. That's King Numa Pompilius. It was the one that made those amendments. Edition of Ianuarius, that's January, and Februarius, that's February. It came in 700 BCE, that's before Christ's era. It made those amendments, brought in the 2 months. Bringing the 2 months simply means that those 10 months we have before will not align very well according to their position, especially, according to their position, especially from July, August, September, October, November, and December. First, let me start. Before, the first month of the year used to be March, and it was called Martius then. Martius, from March, we have Aprilis, from there we have to December. Now, let me explain. We have Quintilis. Quintilis was as the name is concerned, quin has to do with 5. Quintilis was the 5th month of the year then. Then we have sextilis. Sextilis is 6. Then sept has to do with 7. Then we have oct. Oct has to do with 8. Then we have has to do with 9. Then we have dec, that's December, 10. Because January and February were added, so now this now made us have from 10 to 12. So we have Ianuarius, Februarius, Martius, Aprilis, Mais, Iunius, Quintilis, Sextilis. Then we have, September, October, November, and December. So we have complete 12. So now, what then happened? Since we have Ianuarius, Februarius through December, what then happened? Because of that, in the 44 BCE, before Christ's era, Quintilis, that is what we know today as July, was renamed in the honor of Julius Caesar. Quintilis became July, and that's in the 44 BCE. Then the one that comes next to it, Sextilis, becomes August. It was renamed in the honor of Augustus. Now, Augustus and Julius both took July and August from Quintilis and Sextilis respectively. So, August was given at 8 BCE. So I'm sorry. I hope I've not actually bored you with the history of the mark. I can go on and on and on. I think one of my teacher was the one that led me into discussing all of those Roman calendar. Well, what we're doing now is learn how to pronounce the 12 month correctly. Number one, we have January. Don't say January. Say January. January is spelled January. January. The next after January, that's Ianuarius in the Roman calendar. Funny. We have Februarius, that's February. Please, when you're spelling February, I know I used to give many learners, students, writers problem with that. I guess it's the R after B. And it's actually error due to mispronunciation because it's pronounced correctly as February. February. But some may say February or Febu, although Febu was correct some years ago. Febu, or some people tend to remove the R. Please pronounce correctly February, and it's spelled February. February. The next is March, the first month of the year in years, donkeys years ago in the Roman calendar, and it is called Martius. Anyway, we are not doing Martius today, we are doing March. Please don't say March or March. It's pronounced March. March. And it's spelled M-A-R-C-H. March. The next one is April. April. It has two pronunciations. You can say April, or April. But the one that is better is April. April. The stress is on the first syllable, A. So April. The next is, I've not spelled April. It's spelled A-P-R-I-L. A-P-R-I-L. You observe that I didn't say Aru. Please, letter R is pronounced correctly as R. Just say R and that's all. No need to say Aru or Aru. Just say R and you're good to go. I trust you. If you also like, don't forget you can always repeat after me. You're good to go, but I will just take the pace down so you can always repeat after me. Now let's move to the next one. It's just one syllable, May. May. I think this is actually the month that almost every human being pronounced correctly. May. Just M-A-Y. May. Very simple month. The next one is June. The same thing, almost like May. One syllable, June. And it's spelled J-U-N-E. June. The next one is from the Julius Caesar. We know it before as Quintilis. Quintilis, normal, now July. It has three pronunciations. You can say July. You can say July. You can say July. Just note one thing, that the stress is on the second syllable. And that we have July, 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 July. So good to go, anyone. But the one that is more like K is July. Good. And it's spelled J-U-L-Y, July. The next one is the brother, if you permit me to call that the brother from Augustus Caesar. It's called August. August. Not August. 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 Please, let me expound this. It's spelled A-U-G-U-S-T. We have another word that is spelled the same way. That's homophones. Not actually homophone because they're not pronounced the same way, but homograph, they're spelled the same way but different meaning. If you look it up in a dictionary, we have August, 2 Augusts. Permit me to say Augusts. So, proper noun, it always begins with capital letter August. That's a proper noun for month of the year. Although the owner of the month that was given in honor of him is Augustus. So, Augustus owns the month August. Augustus Caesar owns the month August. It does not come together. You see what I call etymology of names. I own a name. My name is Augustus. A month was renamed after me, and it's not August. It's August. Funny. That's why I said, remember, how you pronounce it matters twice more than what you pronounce. So, well. Speak it, pronounce it well. So now let me explain. August and Augustus, the name. So the other one I spelled the same way is actually an adjective. It's not a proper noun. Adjective. August. No. August. No. August and August. 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 That's an adjective. Oh, august visitor. I don't expect any august visitor. A visitor you never expected, or whichever you want to call it. Okay, I think that should be enough. Enough of August, Augustus, and August. August visitor is actually a very good visitor because it means an impressive visitor, a respected visitor. So if you want it, but don't invite me to be your August visitor. Okay, cool. Now let's move to other ones that we have left. That's those one that ends with BER. Good. Some people call them the umber. I don't know about that. So we have September. Before, because of sept, that has to do with 7. It used to be the 7th month of the year in the Roman calendar. But now, after the addition of Ianuarius and Februarius, that the 2 months shifted it to the 9th month of the year. So we have September. The stress is on the second syllable, tem. It's spelled September. September. The next is October. The stress is on toe, to. The second syllable, October. The next one is November. The stress is on the second syllable, November. Vem is where the stress is. So don't forget, it's no. It's November. It's spelled November. And the last one, the 12th month of the year is December. December. The stress also on the second syllable, and it's pronounced and spelled correctly as December. So those are the correct pronunciations of the month of the year. Start from January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. And I told you earlier that in donkeys years ago, we used to have 10 months in a year. That the addition of Ianuarius and Februarius made it 12. That's in the Roman calendar. And July was named in honor of Julius Caesar in 44 BCE, before Christ's era. And August was named in honor of Augustus in 8 BCE. So those are the pronunciations of the month and the year. Oh guys, I like to always say something, and the thing is, the way you pronounce, how you pronounce it matters twice more than what you're pronouncing, what you are saying. So, sell well, pronounce it well, speak English language well. At this juncture, I would like to tell you, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, turn on the notification button for new videos, and share it to friends all on dzanjuǝri. And also, sell well.